Liverpool has been dealt a major blow ahead of hectic schedule in Premier League and Champions League with yet another injury. Harvey Elliott, our number 19, has fractured his foot when he was training with England under 21. He is not a starter for the first team yet, but with looking at the schedule, he might have started or substituted majorly. And what will be the impact of his absence? And what will happen if the main starter in Soboslai or McAllister also gets injured? Then what is the backup? Welcome everyone to L.F.C Pulse, and today we are going to discuss Harvey Elliott's injury. Paul Joyce, reporting for the Times, stated Liverpool's Harvey Elliott faces being sidelined until late October with fractured foot. Elliott didn't play much in this season, but he was integral part of the Liverpool's pre-season tour. Slot was planning to use him as a substitute or in the Champions League or league games. The currently favored midfield is Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister, and Soboslai. Because of that, Harvey Elliott did not get much chance. He played only 7 minutes in the whole 3 games. That was also against Brentford in the last minutes of the game. His injury is a serious. He has fractured his foot while training with England's under 21 on the international break. That's why I don't like this international break in between the season. It breaks the momentum of the teams and it will be very harmful in some cases. If you remember last season, Salah got injured while playing for Egypt, and after that, Liverpool slipped from the table and they lost few games. Similarly, Jota was also injured after few games, and that really dampened Liverpool's chances of winning the Premier League. In this case, there are options are there. One good news is Curtis Jones is fit and he can play against the next opponent, Nottingham Forest. So that is a good thing. But another thing is McAllister is also injured with Argentina and he will be a doubtful. So who will be playing if one of the favored midfielder gets injured? Ryan Gravenberch played brilliantly for the Holland, same as for McAllister and Soboslai. Who are the covers for Liverpool if one of these guys gets injured? Arne Slot doesn't fancy Wataru Endo. We have seen that he hasn't played him in any of the matches or even substituted him. In one match, I think he played for few minutes, but that's it. So most of the players or most of the midfielders, young midfielders, Liverpool has loaned during the summer transfer window. So there are not that many options. Only 6 midfielders are there, and out of that, 2 midfielders are already injured. Harvey Elliott supposed to miss 10 games from the start of Nottingham Forest to the next international break, which ends at the 20th October. That day, the match is against Chelsea. So in between, the Champions League games at AC Milan and EFL Cup game against Bournemouth. Again, Champions League with Bologna and few of the Premier League matches that are going to be missed by Harvey Elliott. He didn't get much chance to show his brilliance in the initial phases because of the steady and stable midfield chosen by Arne Slot. But in this bulky and hectic schedule, he was supposed to play a key role. He might have come as a substitute or he might have started few games, but he's not going to get that chance. Our number 19 will be having an uphill battle to impress Slot. And if another player grabs that opportunity, then it will be very hard. Now let's talk about tactic. Who can play instead of Harvey Elliott? He's not a starter currently, but if something happens to Soboslai or another midfielder, so who can play in between them? The natural option will be Wataru Endo as a number 6, but another option is Trent can play in the midfield and Connor Bradley can play at the right back. So that is also one option. In conclusion, Liverpool has been dealt a big blow and it will be very hard if anything else or if more injuries happens. This is just a start of the season and we are already seeing the impact in Martin Odegaard for Arsenal also. He also got injured during the Norway match, and it is a very big blow for Arsenal. And same, not that much, but yeah, it's definitely a blow for Liverpool to lose Harvey Elliott for almost 6 weeks. So let me know, what are your thoughts? What do you think? What will be the impact of Harvey Elliott's absence in the next few matches? And will Liverpool suffer in his absence? Thank you for watching.